Hi, welcome to another video. I was just sat indoors Monday evening and I saw the sun last night. It was a fabulous sunset. I thought, let's get down to the coast. Now the problem is I'm here at Folkestone and we got the sun setting, but it's already dropped behind the hilltop on the right there where the Lees Cliff is. Behind me we've got the lighthouse, but it's already lighting up the sky. Can you see what it's doing to that sky? It's astonishing. So I might get one or two really nice shots out of this, but I'm not going to get a sunset. But what I will get is a hues, especially on the clouds, because the sun's dropping on the west there. Now had I gone to the north coast where we've got Whitstable, Herne Bay, I'd actually see the sun dropping. Do you remember my video when I went to Botany Bay? And that's on the north coast. So I'll take a couple of shots from here. We'll have a look at the settings in a minute. And then I'm going to walk down to the edge of the water. Let's see if I can do some long exposure for whatever settings I've got. And smooth out the sea. But hopefully the sky will lighten up. But it's really lovely behind me. So let's get a shot of this first. I'm going to make sure I'm in manual priority. ISO, I've switched off the sensitivity. I want to control it and I want it to stay at 100 ISO. So all good. So if I'm in manual priority to get the metering right, I've just got to drop it bang in the middle. I don't think I need F20 though, so I'm going to get down to F11. Because I'm not really worried, a third of the way in. In fact, if I zoom in, so used to using this that I've forgotten how to do it. But if I lock the focus in at a third of the way in, where it's locked in, then I can turn off autofocus, turn off the live view. So technically, everything's in focus. So it wants a fifth of a second at F11. Hold my strap because there's a bit of wind. And yeah, just a lovely beach scene. I want to turn it around, maybe do a little pano here. I don't know why I want to do a pano, because there's actually no definition. I've got some people on the beach. The sky is wonderful, look at that sky. But there's actually nothing other than the lighthouse. Can I take a shot with the lighthouse? Sure I can, but there's nothing else to add for an element of interest. So I wanted to get out, you know. The sky's starting to go crazy, which is nice. What have we got going on over there? There's a mini golf thing going on. No, there's nothing here. I thought it would be a nice little time to do it, but I think what I'll do is take a shot of the lighthouse. Still F11. Well, the wind is blowing. Are you with me so far? Are you bored yet? If I just put the horizon on the bottom third, I wanted to do long exposure, but yeah, I wonder if I can do that. It's this far away, I don't know if it will make any difference. Let's see if we can get it on a long exposure. How long can we make it work? Look at that sky. Get it while you can. 101 different possibilities going on here. 2-second exposure at F29. So a good trial for the what I'm going to do over there. So have a look at these few pictures and I'm going to walk down there. I think the sky's going to explode in a minute and then I'll get all sorts of red hues. But for now, pictures, and I'm going to walk down there. rather pleasant down this end. Got the wind's blowing that direction, so we're getting the clouds coming over. Nice trail lights. That's what I've got. You can see the light shining in the distance and giving us the orange hues. I'm sure the videography is better than the photographs. We've got some woman giving us a drum solo. I'll take a picture of her. Feeling the rhythm of the waves here. Well, she stopped. I love capturing that kind of stuff, you know, just random people feeling the spirit of the place. So what I want to do is try and capture this scene. I don't know if I can increase the ISO here in live view. I can't. You can see what I've got going on. The sky is slowly changing. I'm going to go in F16, lock that focus in, and now all I have to worry about is how long an exposure I need. I'll just take a shot without videoing it. We'll see if I'm happy with it. Suddenly going quite dark. Sun's supposed to set about 8:10. Ooh, that's nice. Let's make it a little longer. F20 at 4 seconds. What's that going to give me? It's nice. That illuminates everything. And just for good measure, I'm going to make a really long exposure. I'm going to take it down to 10 seconds. Let's see what I get from 10 seconds. It's all trial and error, you see. Every time I do street photography and I'm using shutter priority, or I do motorsport, it kind of then seeps out of the brain. What are the settings I'm supposed to use for this kind of photography? And so I turn up and just experiment, and there's nothing wrong with that. At least I have an idea what I need to do. That was too long, so I'm going to keep it at 6 seconds. I'll make it a little darker by closing the aperture down, and in fact that was a good call, because you can see at the metering 6 seconds at f22, the metering is smack in the middle. So let's do it before the sun disappears. I like that. That's given me nice wash of water. I've got I don't know what those things are. Maybe they're like really tall, you know, you get life buoys or buoys to stop you coming in, the boats hitting the reefs, but these things are really tall. It's handy having this with a zoom. Those things, what are they? They just sit there in the water. Someone's got to be in the know. You need to know what it is, don't you? You're going to tell me. Drop me a comment. I'm going to go portrait and capture them. I think they look rather nice, actually. So I'll get 2 shots out of this, if nothing else. Yes, stop the display. I don't need you. And I can zoom in. Oh yeah, lovely. Get my focus in. Same setting, 6 seconds, f22. I've locked the focus. I don't know if this will work. I'm just taking a shot to see. This is a bit of lazy photography, but I'm stepping out of my genres of urban photography and handhelds. I'm using the little compact for videoing, and it's great. The quality is brilliant. Okay, that wasn't bad, but I didn't actually compose the shot. It would help if I did. Can you see what I'm doing here? Let's come back a little so that I can get some of the... I've got to get the balance right as well. Right, that's smack in the middle. What I'm going to do is do the focusing on that object there and then lock the focus in. See it doing its locking? That's it, locked it. Now I know I'm in focus, I can stop the live view and I can take the shot and we can see what happens. It's getting darker now, you see. But hopefully I'll get the smooth water with those, what are they? Yeah, I don't know what they are. Funny that you're still seeing me. It's not that dark, but my eyes are not adjusting to the light. Oh, rather pleasant indeed. I think I'll call it quits there. I just wanted to come out and do some photography because a day of work, and we had 25 degrees temperatures here today. So it's actually quite balmy. It's 21 degrees here at the moment, and it's 8 p.m. Sun's going down. I'll leave you with these shots that I took here, and I'll catch up with you in another video. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.